afternoon, my friends. What's up, Dave?
Good afternoon, Pops. How are you today after the past 7 days of trying to sort yourself out?
Well, I'm still sorting myself out.
Okay.
I have a whole lot of boxes,
Mm-hmm.
some filing cabinets and stuff ready to go.
Yeah.
I keep realizing that I packed away something that I still need,
Oh, yes.
digging back into boxes, and I'm about to the point where I'm just going to tape them all close and to hell with it.
Well, sometimes you've just got to do that, because otherwise it drives you mad.
Yeah, I mean, last night for some odd reason I must have packed my nail clipper already.
Right.
So I'm digging through everything trying to find this nail clipper, man. Yeah, one of those things.
Yeah.
So we just doing our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And packing and planning and trying to be ready to get set right back up when I get there. That's the main thing, is making sure that I have what I need.
Yeah.
To set right back up as soon as I get there, because Justin wants to do a double feature movie on Thursday night.
Okay.
And of course, if I get delayed or something, that could suck. But I'm gonna try and figure out a way to make sure that's set up for him before I leave.
So how long have you got to get packed up now, Pops?
Well, the truck will be here to grab all these boxes and shit on Tuesday morning at 11 a.m.
Right. Oh, so that's not long off now.
No, and then Wednesday morning I get on train and head to Mexico, and that takes about 28 hours or something like that.
Wow.
But you get a couple of them back from time zone change or whatever, so it's a little over a day.
Right.
Right. So I don't have a problem with the train. I just rode it twice recently. And not sure I'm ready to get on one again, but I got to do what I got to do.
So how many time zones are you changing through between where you are and where you're going?
Two more. So
right.
I don't even want to try and figure that shit out till I get there and get used to the time zone I'm in.
Yeah, because I was going to say where you are now, it's 11 a.m. It's just gone 11 a.m., isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep scheduling the shows as Eastern time, because that's the way everybody's used to doing it. I don't think I'm going to change that. I'm the one that's going to have to get used to the fact that I'm not on Eastern time, right? You know what I mean? I'm not going to make it hard on everybody else. We do have one show announcement, though, for this particular show. In the future, for the next 2 weeks, Dave's not going to be here. We got stuff to do. I'll probably enjoy that time off myself, because Sunday mornings, when I get to New Mexico, I'm going to be taking Mom to church.
Yeah.
So we're going to change the time and day of this show. Just move it forward a day to Saturday morning at 11 a.m.
That's Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. We're just going to move it forward a day. Take it off Sundays, put it on Saturdays. We're not going to quit.
No.
But I'm going to be occupied. Me and Mom got to figure out her schedule. I got to know when she goes and does things, and make sure that it doesn't interfere with my schedule as going forward.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, like I said to you before, I'm busy the next 2 Sundays anyway, and you're going to be busy with other things for the next couple of weeks yourself.
Yeah.
So
it works out fine. But when we come back, we'll be coming back on Saturday. Not Sunday.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Just so everybody knows. And then we won't be butting head with John's long box and his read along. Ours will be on Saturday and his will be on Sunday, because we've always kind of overlapped with his show. And he's a friend of ours, friend of the network. Now, part of the network, but friend of the network. And, you know, I don't like stepping on other people's stuff if I can avoid it. Especially when it's the same kind of a show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's been running through X-Men for a long time.
Right.
I think he's on like 144 now or something. He's been doing X-Men every week for a long time.
Oh, I was going to say as well, Pops, can you send me the link to watch it on YouTube again? Because I know you were doing that quite a while ago. Because it's the only way I seem to be able to watch them back, you know?
Oh, we got to get you on Pill, bro. You could be watching everything.
Well, I know.
We got to get
you what I'm like. You know what I'm like. I mean, I struggle to do this that I'm doing right now, to be honest, you know, because I've got to sort of get everything ready, you know, for when we start, you know. I just about manage it, though. Just about.
Pill is just the same kind of a thing as YouTube. It's a platform for watching shows and movies and all kinds of stuff. Same thing.
you can always send me a link, but you know, when you have a minute, and I can check it out.
But right there is, I just put the link in the private chat for the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And now I'm putting the link for the Pill channel.
Okay.
So this show is live on both of them right now. So
very good. Very good.
I don't really take stuff down off of Pill because I'm trying to help their platform grow and draw people that way too.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I do try to help, man. I do try to help people. It's kind of what I do. We got Dustin in the chat. We got the Geek Man hanging out. What's up, Dustin?
Very good. Hi, Dustin.
Okay, so that's not his either. I have no idea whose interview that is, Dustin. No idea. Unless it's Ed's. He was the only other person had admin. So that's weird. Anyway, we're here with you today, as always. We have part 2 of last week's episode.
That's now, right.
Is this to the end, or is this part 2 of 3?
Oh no, this is going to be part 2 of 3 because, as I said, it's quite a long one. So I've just broken it off at what I thought was an appropriate point, and that leaves about 10 pages for the next one after this one.
Yeah, Dustin, I'm looking at it on Pill. It's up. It's definitely up. So
yes, we'll have the final part in about 3 weeks' time.
Cool.
Okay, and I've got another short story to follow this as well. Oh, there we go.
So we can go ahead and kick off, Dave. We also have Dave's eBay and all the other stuff that we always do. The spinner rack. It's gonna be a good show. Y'all hang out.
Here we go. That's it. Well, so I'm just going to carry on from where I left off last week. So I'm sure you'll remember it as we go along from last time. So as you can see, some of these panels again, I've had to join them together like they were in the comic because of the overlapping dialogue. So you know, I didn't have a lot of choice but to do it this way. So anyway, I'll carry on with the story. So as you know, last time they were trying to fathom out this big guy's problem with his circuits and strength. So as the professor says, I've given him new circuits and new strength. So he says, but can he defeat Spiderman? That's all that matters. He must be perfect, do you hear? Perfect. He's only the first. One day I'll have an entire army of such creatures. For I have the brains, the guts, and soon the power to rule the world. But first things first. Give me the handheld control unit you've been working on. Now. The professor says, yes. Here, take it. Good. Now there'll be no chance of him failing. For I will be controlling our man-made monster every moment of the day. And Professor says, wait, not so quickly. It can still be dangerous. Let me explain its orientation, Raleigh. Wait. Shut up, you snivelling fool. Richard Raleigh is through with waiting. I'm so hungry for my newfound power that I can almost taste it. Activate all circuits now. More power. Give him still more. He must be at maximum strength. So he wakens up, he goes, hard. He's put, what do I do, Thaxton? Quickly, man, tell me. Too much. He's running amok. I was afraid of this. The nullify button, tap it twice. Hurry. I did it. It's working. He's beginning to slow down. I'll need more time to practice with this new control unit. Meanwhile, remain motionless, you brainless behemoth. Raise your hand against me again, and I'll destroy you on the spot. Just a few more adjustments, and he'll be perfect, Mr. Raleigh. Let's hope so, Thaxton, for your sake. And now I'll order our little crime wave to continue. Meanwhile, Peter Parker finds it difficult to concentrate upon matters scholastic the next day. That 10-foot nightmare may still be at large, anywhere in the city, he's thinking. Parker, I hope we're not boring you. Hey, Pete, better get with it, son. He doesn't even hear you, Harry. What's wrong, pal of mine? You've been in a daze all day. I don't know, Harry. Probably just spring fever. If you can use a soft shoulder and a sympathetic ear, I sure can, lady. If the eyes and lips go along with them. Well, you may be under the weather, but at least you're still alive. But before we seg you into Peyton Place, let's switch to a private Midtown men's club, where we find J. Jonah Jameson. How about joining our committee to raise funds for Raleigh's campaign, Stacey? I'll think about it, Jameson. Think about it. My newspaper is squarely behind the man. What more do you have to know? Didn't you also predict a gold water landslide? Look, Jameson, what does anyone really know about Richard Raleigh? He photographs well, is against sin, and supports motherhood and apple pie. Are you questioning my judgment, Stacey? Well, since you never question it, perhaps someone should. Think of this, mister. If both Spiderman and the underworld are against Raleigh, he's got to be the best man. Maybe so, but my years on the police force have made me suspicious of anything that seems too pat. Ah, you should learn to be more trusting and sympathetic, like me. However, since the name of this mirthful mag is Spiderman, let's see what the weary web spinner is doing along about now. I hated to leave gorgeous Gwendolyn, but the show must go on. I won't be able to rest till I pick up the trail of that man monster once more. Uh-oh, my spider sense is tingling again. Must be something wrong in the area. It's a stick-up on that penthouse terrace below. Say, I just remembered something. That's where the paper said they're holding a big fundraising party for none other than Big Daddy Raleigh. I'll set up my camera just in case and join them for fun and games.
Wait a minute. Big Daddy who?
Big Daddy Raleigh.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just set up my camera and join them for fun and games. I'm not carrying an invitation, but somehow I don't think they'll mind. You heard me. Hand over all the loot you collected. We ain't about to let that punk Raleigh get elected in this town. Don't shoot, just take what you want. Best offer I've had all day. But suddenly a spinning web droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It's Spider-Man. Get him. Hey, Wyatt Earp, where did you practice your marksmanship? In the Penny Arcade? Here I am searching for an oversized battering ram, and I find 3 trigger-happy hoods. Oh well, it's the story of my life. Here, Charlie, I'll make it easy for you. You can probably do better with your eyes shut. Give it to them, Spider-Man. Oh, if I could only vote. If you could only vote. Zap. You look tired, little fella, so nighty-night. You can dream about how lucky you are that I only tapped you. Tap. Now, aren't you too ashamed of yourselves, reaching for your guns under there? But don't worry, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man won't let you get into any more trouble. See? Zonk. Zonk.
Zonk? Zonk.
Zonk. Zonk. It was Zonk. Z-O-N-K. Zonk. There you go. Wish I could think of a real quotable exit speech group, but all I know is the boy stood on the burning deck, and that's been said before.
Yeah.
Come to Papa, baby. Jolly Jonah ought to pay plenty for these pics. Glad I remember to set her on automatic. So he gets back down to street level and he's thinking, well, even though I didn't find the one I was looking for, I got a few good news photos, and I sure can use the dough. I ought to send Aunt May some money. In fact, it's time I paid that little lady an in-person visit. And when our headstrong hero makes up his mind, he makes up his mind. Peter, dear, what a wonderful surprise. Come in, I've got a chicken roasting. I'm not hungry, Aunt May. I just wanted to see how you are. Nonsense, you need nourishment. Look how thin you are. You'd say that if I was the circus fat man. Mrs. Watson and I were just watching the heavenly Richard Raleigh on TV. Hi, Mrs. Watson. Are you and Aunt May a couple of Raleigh rooters? It seems that everybody is nowadays. His honesty and his integrity are just what this city needs. Don't you agree, Peter? Well, I guess so. But how can everyone be so sure of Raleigh's honesty? You're so naive, dear. Would all those horrible gangsters keep attacking him if they weren't afraid that he'll be elected? And besides, he has the most beautiful smile. Okay, people, I won't interrupt you any longer. It's nice to know that the ship of state is in the hands of such an aware, well-informed citizenry. You say the sweetest things. Boy, judging by the reaction of Aunt May and Mrs. Watson, I'm surprised Rock Hudson never ran for president. I wonder how Captain Stacey feels about Raleigh. But we who scan these priceless panels need wonder no longer. Look, Stacey, I'm going to interview Raleigh right now. Why don't you come along and learn something? I'd like to, Jameson, but I plan to do some reading tonight. Reading? When you've got a chance to meet our next mayor? I may learn more about him by studying these records. The reports I've gathered concerning Raleigh's background. Background, schmackground. What difference does that make?
Oh. Yeah, we know, Jana. We know, John. We know.
Yeah, we do. He's my type of candidate, and that's all that matters. You never would let your judgment be clouded by facts, Jonah. Facts? What facts? I know all I need to know about the man. May heaven protect us from those who know all they need to know about anything.
Yeah.
As he walks off. It's Mr. Jameson. He has an appointment. It's about that exclusive interview we discussed, RR. My story will make you a shoe-in for office. And, of course, you'll remember the Daily Bugle when you're elected. Yes, of course. Come in, Jameson. Come in. So long as you have my newspaper behind you, it doesn't matter how much background material snoopers like Captain Stacy can dig up. Background material? Captain Stacy? What do you mean, man? It's nothing, RR, nothing at all. Since retiring from the force, Stacy has appointed himself a one-man watchdog committee. He's been doing research, looking into your past. But let him, I say. A man of your position, of your standing, can have nothing to fear. One thing I always prided myself upon is I'm an infallible judge of character. Ah, yes. Your reputation is almost legendary. But now let's proceed with the interview. I'm afraid my time is very limited. Naturally. Lucky for you, J. Jonah Jameson is a man of few words. Time is money, I always say. In fact, that reminds me of a story. However, even Jolly Jonah finally runs down, and then I thought that old windbag would never finish. To my townhouse as soon as possible. Move, man. Thaxton, you must speed up our timetable. I want him ready to go into action tonight. You're just in time, Raleigh. I've been trying to reach you. I've completed work on the handheld control unit. Everything is ready for you. Everything is completely foolproof now. That transistorized mini unit will give you complete control of his every action. Good. Then let's get started. I've secured an ionic neuroband to his skull. Should he seek to defy you, you can shock him into total obedience at the push of a button. And now I'll awaken him. Oh, my head. What's this pain in my head? Thaxton, he seems more monstrous than ever. And that dazzling glow around him, what does it mean? It can't be avoided. It's caused by the ionic energy flowing through his bloodstream. You nullify a button, press it, Raleigh, quickly. And there's a long sound effect, zzack, going down the side. No, not yet. I want to wait. I want to see what he does. He's not trying to attack us. It's that band around his head. He's trying to wrench it off. What are you doing to me? Why does my brain ache this way? That machine in your hand, that's what's causing it. Now, Raleigh, now, for the love of heaven. Quiet, you simpering coward. I had to test it my way. Ah, it works perfectly. Arg! Click. That's it. Do not do that to me again. I will do anything as long as you don't do that again. Exactly. And now that you know I must be implicitly obeyed, these are your orders. Go to the address I give you and kill a man named Stacy.
Whoa.
Oh no. Faster, you hulking, brainless gargoyle. I'll press the control button ever so slightly to speed you on your way. No, the pain is too great. I'll go. I'll do what you say. I will not fail you. Thoom, as he steps away. And even as the monstrous behemoth lumbers towards the home of Captain Stacy, it's very refreshing to see a young man with such an avid interest in municipal politics, Peter. And it's especially gratifying to learn that we share the same opinion of the redoubtable Mr. Raleigh. This business of the underworld always attacking him doesn't seem kosher to me either. Check. I've been researching into that little matter. And I've learned some interesting... Oh, it's you, my dear. Well, I'm sure you two have more earth-shaking matters to discuss than the coming election. And Gwen says, if you don't positively swoon over this glitzy ensemble, then little Gwendolyn simply blew a week's allowance. Wendy, if you looked any better, they'd lock they'd lock you up. Too bad I couldn't finish my talk with Mr. Stacy, but if I had to be interrupted, I can't think of a better way. Hang loose, heroine. My chariot is dying this day. One groovy thing about a cycle, you don't pay extra for the air conditioning. Have fun, you two, but don't break the sound barrier. Throom as he roars off. And then all of a sudden, there's a help from somewhere. Gwen, did you hear that? It came from around the corner. Sounded like someone who's stricken with fear.
Man, they're talking a lot.
What can
Back of a bike. She's talking a lot.
Yeah, they are. I was just going to say that. What can have happened?
That yell for help had to be really loud to be heard over the motorcycle with helmets on.
It did that.
That'd be really loud.
He'll kill us all. Call the police. Get off the streets. Nothing can stop him. He's a giant, a monster. And it says crash. A giant, that can only mean one thing.
He thinks it's the Hulk. He's freaking out.
Yeah. Clang, squack. It's him, but how did he find me? I've got to change into Spider-Man, but I can't. Not with Gwen here. Run, honey. Run and get help. I'll stay here and do what I can. Pete, he's going towards my house. He doesn't even seem to notice us or anybody. It's as though he's after my dad. She's right. He doesn't know who I am. He's heading for Mr. Stacy. Slam. Get to the phone, Gwen, now. Your father's life may be at stake. Hurry. It worked. Now there's just enough time for me to make the fastest change of my life. But I've got a battle cut out for me. He looks twice as strong, twice as unbeatable as he did before. And you've got a Thum at the door. I found you, Stacy, and now you have to die. No.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's right. You must die. Those are my orders. I have to obey. Orders? Obey? What can it all mean? It's the same deadly giant that Spider-Man fought not long ago. But who is he? What is he? Why the eerie glow around his body? And most important of all, why did he want to kill me? And how can I stop him? Don't. Stay back. You're making a terrible mistake. You've no reason to do this. If it's money you want, it isn't money, it's your life. I've heard of corny lines before, but yours come right out of the villain's manual for talk. Spider-Man, not even you can stop me now. Maybe not, Charlie, but I'm sure going to try. Cut out, Mr. Stacy, but fast. I'll hold him off till you're safe. He said he was ordered to kill me. Well, I didn't figure he was representing the welcome wagon. Look out, he's getting up. Run, Stacy, before he... you can't get away from me. I'm not going to fail again, not this time. Don't bet on it, big man. You've got loser written all over you. Huh? It's like trying to hold back a hurricane. But why is he attacking Gwen's dad? What's it all about? You puny flea. I'll settle with you later, after I finish off Stacy. He means it. He's not even worried about me. But I can't let him reach Captain Stacy. Again? How did you get up so fast? I tossed you at least a dozen feet. That's what you think, Sydney. I just backflipped out of the way because you got bad breath. All right, wise guy, that does it. Now Stacy can wait. You're going to eat those words. When I'm done with you, there won't be enough left for a fly swatter. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands. It worked. I've got him so mad, he's going after me instead of Stacy. At this rate, I could end up as the greatest success in the cemetery. My only chance is to lure him up to the rooftops, where the advantage will be mine, I hope. Man, look at him scrunch his fingers into the wall to get a handhold. There's a squad car pulling up behind him. Gwen was really on the ball. The girl was right. It's the man monster. Let him have it, Bill. It's no use. The shells bounce right off that gear he's wearing, and from the looks of him, they wouldn't stop him even without it. It'll take a howitzer to bring him down. Rack-patang. Meanwhile, just around the corner, Dad, are you all right? Yes, dear, I'm safe now. But that walking horror is still at large. That doesn't matter. Nothing matters. As long as you and Peter are safe. Peter? I haven't seen him. You haven't? But I left him here when I called the police. Dad, the monster, you don't think? No, it can't be. It just can't be. And that is where we end it.
It can't be.
It can be, but it is until next time.
She doesn't just think that his little scaredy cat ass ran away.
Well,
she thinks the bad guy got him.
That's it. That's it, Pops. So that is the end of part 2 that I decided to choose because it was kind of like a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So what happens next, we'll find out in
hold on, let me ask you a question, Dave.
Yeah.
What are you doing next Saturday at 11 a.m.?
Well, next Saturday I should be all right.
You see, we might be able to just roll right into Saturdays, bro.
We could do that if you like.
I think that we're going to do it anyway. I should be all set by then,
Right. Well, see how you go, Pops, and let me know how things are looking then for next Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'd be able to do that and not have to not even have to have 2 weeks off. I don't know about your next weekend, but I'm just saying
well, like I say, it's the next 2 Sundays I'm busy, but I should be okay for the Saturday.
Yeah. All right. There you have it, people. Next week, right here on Saturday at 11 a.m. instead of Sunday at 11 a.m.
Yeah, that's it.
Because that's how it's going to be going forward.
That's it. It's just going to be 24 hours earlier than today.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So we got other stuff as usual. We got other stuff.
We do. Do you want to do the eBay one I sent you?
That's what I was going to pull up next. We got Dave's eBay. What do we got here, Dave? What do we got?
We've just got a 3-issue lot. And I think it's called The Bounce. I think that's the one I sent you.
The Bounce, yeah.
The Bounce, yeah. It's a title I've never really heard of, and I just kind of picked them up because of the covers at the time, and they weren't too expensive, so I just picked up 3 odd issues I saw. But that's the one called The Bounce. Don't know if you've heard of this one or not.
No, I do not know. I don't know. But, people, you see that number right there, that 2885 positive feedback? That number goes up every week, people. It goes up every week. Silver _surfer_1. Dave's got a lot of other stuff too. Go check it out.
I sure do.
That's what I would do. I would go check it out especially if you're in the UK, where you can just get it without the major shipping hassle.
That's the one. It's a lot cheaper if you're in the UK, definitely.
Yeah. There you go. There's Dave's eBay.
That's it.
We also have, of course, our other segments that we cover every week.
Yeah.
Which one we're going to do next? We're going to go to the short, or we're going to go to the wrap?
we're going to do the short. We're going to do the short since we've had that slight interval with the eBay one. So,
right.
This is a story from DC Comics, Strange Adventures, issue number 75. So we're going back a bit here. We're going back a bit. Have a guess what year it might be, Pops, and then I'll let you know on the next page.
I'm going to say that's probably late 60s.
Well, I shall let you know in a moment on that one. This was a 10-cent issue when it was first published. Strange Adventures, as you can see, featuring the secret of the man-ape. And he's thinking to himself on the cover, you will now put these books inside this valise. And when I read these 3 novels, I can conquer the world. And he's got Treasure Island, Robinson Crusoe, and Moby Dick. So those are the 3 novels there.
Nice.
So we're just going to jump straight in with this one. And this was actually published in 1956, Pops. Whoa, that's an old one.
Older than I am, right?
Yeah, it's not as old as I am, though. 1956. I was 2 back then.
He was 2 and I wasn't even.
That's it. So this is called Secret of the Man-Ape. So I'm just going to jump into it. There's no credits, I'm afraid, so I don't know who the artists and writers are really, because they didn't put them on, did they, back in the day?
Yes, it was weird. When David and I used to looking through our collections, he'd find stuff all the time that was like, they didn't even credit who did it. They didn't care who you were. They just put out the stuff.
That's right. That's all they did back then. You know, there was no credits at all, really. You know, the odd time maybe on the cover, but that was about it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, this is called Secret of the Man-Ape. So this is your short sci-fi type story for the day. So as it opens with a text box, it says, "Who knows what past civilizations dominated ancient Earth and vanished without a trace? Who knows what other intelligent creatures may have reigned over our world? By a twist of evolutionary fate, an alien from outer space finds he has chosen the wrong disguise to spy on Earth." So the professor on this one's thinking, if my machine works, I'll be able to transform this gorilla into a human. And the gorilla's thinking, it better work, or my plan to conquer the Earth will fail. So the story opens on Earth. A telescope is trained on a distant star. The light from that bright star sun took 100,000 years to cross space to our eyes. For all we know, the star may have since exploded and no longer exist. And that is true, of course. That's a true fact. While on a planet of that very star, the super telescope is observing our sun. That star's light took ages to reach our eyes. If it still exists, we must conquer the 3rd planet outward from the sun and replenish our stock of radioactive metals. Super magnification shows a strange civilization dominating the planet Earth of 100,000 years ago. That gorilla civilization completely dominates all life on the 3rd planet and undoubtedly still exists today. But are we powerful enough to conquer those Earthlings? We must send a spy there and find out. Later, in a science laboratory on the distant star world, you, Daxon, have been chosen as our scout. In order to spy freely among the gorillas without detection, our transformation ray will convert you to a gorilla form. Soon, the disguised spy crosses hyperspace far faster than the speed of light. I will reach the gorilla world in a few days, but it will be tricky to slow down and land at this tremendous speed. A slight miscalculation over the African continent, and I made a crash landing. The ultra cushions will save my life, even though the ship is right. Rash. Landing in the jungles of Africa in 1956, the gorilla spy soon makes a startling discovery.
Wakanda.
Oh, yeah. Great stars. This land is wild, uncivilized. These creatures aren't even clothed. My telepathic probing of their minds indicates they have low intelligence. Sometime during the last 100,000 years, the gorilla civilization died out. Then who are the masters of Earth today? He thinks. Discarding his clothes, the spy moves freely through the jungles when suddenly, capture that gorilla alive. Humans rule now. I'm being hunted like a wild beast. I'll have to use all my ingenuity to elude those hunters. No Earth gorilla would think of covering himself with ferns. Too bad he got away. We were commissioned by Professor MASCOT to capture a gorilla.
They don't look like Wakandans.
No, they don't, do they? Wonder if those rumours are true about Scott's amazing discovery. They say he hopes to transform a gorilla to human form. And the alien is thinking, what luck? That is my opportunity to regain my human shape and freely spy among the Earthlings and repair my ship. But first, I must let them capture me. When the mind-reading gorilla is delivered to the scientist's laboratory in America, I've been waiting for this specimen to try out on my evolving ray. I hope it works. My whole mission depends on it, is the alien is thinking. As the rays bathe the alien gorilla to human in 10 minutes, according to my calculations, only the body has changed, not the brain. Now, if I can escape this cage... But the next moment, the rays turned on the alien again. This experiment is too dangerous for me to continue on my own. I'll change him back. Oh no, he's thinking. As soon as I dismantle the machine, I'll turn my plans over to the Science Society for further study. And the alien is thinking, trapped in my gorilla form again. I must get those plans for myself somehow. Meanwhile, Professor Scott finds another spy lurking outside his window. That face in the window again. It's Hal Todd, my former assistant. I never trusted him and fired him. I wonder if he's scheming to steal my plans for evil purposes. Todd may strike at any moment. I've got to bring my plans to the Science Society at once. I know. I'll hide them in my new friend's library books and pretend I'm returning them to the library. Now, even if Todd should stop me and search me, he won't find the plans on my person. And the alien is thinking, my gorilla strength will enable me to free myself from this cage. Then I'll follow Scott and get those plans for myself. On the way to the library, Scott casts an anxious eye behind him. Todd's closing in on me. I must. Look out. I can't stop. Moments later, Professor Scott, dead. I wonder if he planned to use his discovery for evil purposes, as I have suspected at times. As a passerby returns Scott's books to the nearby library, that was why I closely watched him. I felt it was my duty to see that his dangerous discovery was not used wrongly. I've got to find his plans and give them to the Science Society. Meanwhile, the man-ape's mighty muscles have ripped loose the bars of his cage. Now to trail Scott and get back those plans. With them, I can regain human form, finish my spy mission here, and repair my ship for the return trip. As the alien super scientific mind traces the books to the library, hurry, give me those 3 books that were just returned. And the lady behind the counter is thinking, at first I imagined that gorilla was talking to me, but it's his thoughts I hear. How is such a fantastic thing possible? Now I'll be able to regain my human shape and complete my spying mission here. Meanwhile, having failed to find the professor's plans in his laboratory, Hal Todd rushes back to the library. What was Scott doing with those library books? Is it possible his formula was hidden in the books? I've got to find out. I can't wander around the city in this gorilla form. I'll be hunted down. Someone left that car motor running. I'll use it to get away. And somebody's thinking, what's that? That gorilla, what's that gorilla doing with Scott's books? I better follow him. Speeding outside the city, unfamiliar with earthly cars and roads, the man-ape meets disaster on a dangerous curve. Lost control. He went over the cliff. When Hal Todd scrambled down, the gorilla and the plans going up in flames. But where did that intelligent beast come from? What was he planning to do? The world will never know. The end.
The end.
The end. There you go.
The end. The end. The end. Right.
Hopefully you enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that one was different.
Yeah.
His plans are altruistic. Yeah, as if. Right.
That's it, Pops. Yeah.
So, what's on the spinner rack, Dave?
Well, this is one that I picked up a few years ago. Just bear with me 1 second while I just double check when it came out. Here we go. How about that one?
I Dream of Jeannie. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Issue number 1 from 2001.
That's cool. What's up, Grey Wolf?
Say again?
We got Grey Wolf popping up in the chat. Saying.
Hi, Grey Wolf. So I bought this one, not so much for the artwork, because the artwork's a bit cartoony, I would say. But the actual cover is absolutely superbly drawn. I think it's Jusko. I think there's an artist called Jusko because I've got some trading cards of his. And I think that's his signature just down here at the bottom. It says Jusko on it. But I really like that cover. And the interesting thing that you may or may not notice is that in the TV series, Barbara Eden's navel, they had to keep it covered up. But in this drawing, they've shown it.
Right.
So a little bit of trivia for you there, Pops. So I'll just open up the first page. So that's
there's the bottle. Yeah, I love the bottle.
That's the bottle. That's the bottle. That's the details there. You can see that. Story pencils and that. There you go.
Nice.
So this is the art style. So it's not drawn in a serious style, as you can see. It's drawn more sort of a cartoony style, I would say.
Yeah, but it is still
But, well, it is. Yeah, exactly. You know, it kind of...
you wouldn't mistake it for anything else, right?
Well, no, you wouldn't.
So.
You wouldn't. So it's quite nicely done, to be fair. There's the bottle again. There you go.
Major Nelson?
Yeah, Major Nelson. There you go.
Yeah, they did this.
Yeah. Not too bad, is it? Another page. I think that was her sister, you know, the evil, the evil one. I remember rightly. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, there was only this one issue published as well. I don't think they did another one, which is a shame, really, because It could have been quite good. But, so I'll just show you some of the pages there. Gives you a flavour of what it's like, doesn't it? Page again. There you go.
Yeah. It's like, let go of my major.
That's it. There you go. Page.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Justin's over there making comments, and it's
Right.
good
Yeah,
chat.
that's okay.
Because I'm just letting him know that I totally agree with that last one, 100%.
Yeah, that's it.
He said I'd make a bong out of the bottle.
And that's the final page.
It's a pirate.
Mm.
They're at a Comic-Con. Yeah, look. That looks like they're at a Comic-Con.
There you go.
That last panel.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
See? People in line, cosplayers, looks like dudes at the table signing stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
That's it.
See that? Comic-Con. People.
Dedicated to Dan DiCarlo, 2019 to 2001.
Yep.
I think that's about it. So this one, nothing. Oh yeah, there's a pin up at the back. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Cool page pin up there.
Patrick the Wolf Boy. I've seen that before.
All right.
We've seen that before.
Yeah, Patrick the Wolf Boy. And then that's the back cover there.
Molly Danger.
Yeah, Molly Danger. Yeah. On sale the fall of 2002. So that's over 20 years ago. You know. So that is my spinner book comic of the day. There you go.
And I did have a unboxing, but it got boxed.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you, Lonnie Plater's Epic. I got it this week, and it looks really good. I'm gonna be popping it open when I find it again.
Yeah, of course. That's it.
I know it's at the top of one of these boxes, but I ain't.
Yeah, but you don't want to be.
I keep misplacing stuff that I might need, or packing away something that I might still need. It's kind of annoying, but
yeah, it can be.
I'll get it all straightened out. And when I find it, I'll make sure I show it off here for you.
Yeah, I look forward to that, Pops.
All right. That's pretty much all I got, Dave. We got a Drink with Brink at 2, and over here on Pill, we got the Talon Crew.
Yeah.
At 4, I think 3:30 or 4, something. I can't remember anymore.
Yeah.
Dustin's gonna have to clue me before I do that. I think Dash of Reading, 3 Beer Men, Silverline. I don't think we have an Atomic Annie tonight because we had one last week, but you know, it's the usual thing. Shows all day. So tune in, everybody. Tune in, follow the channel, follow the network. Check us out on Roku, wherever. We're everywhere.
Well, all I'm going to say, Pops, is I hope everything runs smooth for you over the next few days.
Oh, tell me about it. I really hope things go really smooth. I just want to get there and have the truck pull up right after I get there and unload my stuff and be cool.
That's it. So I shall cross my fingers for you that everything goes all right. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
And like I say, all being well, next Saturday at 11 Eastern Standard Time, you said?
Saturday. Yeah, we'll set it up for Saturday at 11. And
that's fine. That's fine.
Do the thing.
So I will be back next week for the final part of Spider-Man.
Cool.
Okay.
Looking forward to it, Dave. I'll see you
me too. Right. So
yeah, I'm gonna play a couple ads on the way out. Y'all have a great weekend. If we don't see you, but we hope we do.
Yeah. So Peace. You take care. Take care of yourself, Pops.
You too, my friend. I'll see you on Saturday.
I'll see you next Saturday. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Dr. Mall? Yeah, this is Detective Marcus Fulton with Kinnixon County Sheriff's Department, and I have a case I need your help with.
How many bodies?
2. Both ritual killings, both males, no obvious connection.
Are you a hunter, Mr. Fulton?
As much as I can be.
Good. Because we're about to hunt the most elusive apex predator there is.
Well, then you better get a good night's sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
Some killers, they want to be found. Some want to be caught. They want to see their own headlines. This man is not interested in any of that. He's on a mission. He's not going to stop. He's not going to make any mistakes.
There's a reason the res is where it is. Hell, even the local tribes haven't been up there in 200 years. They say even the land is evil.
I don't believe that kind of evil.
Maybe you should.
It's a place to celebrate heroes that have passed. A place to remember great deeds and past battles. And the place where evil now waits to strike. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 2. Crowdfunding on fundmycomic.com.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the burning.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.